long. This will make for a great blooper reel. Hi, I'm Kate Malone.
And I'm Maggie Downey.
Together we've developed a workshop called Pilates for Runners. The goal of the workshop is to give you a series of conditioning exercises that will support your posture while you're running. Today we're going to cover an exercise that helps you evaluate if you have a dominant leg when you're running or you're walking. So I'm going to use Maggie to demonstrate the exercise. First I'm going to have you bend one knee so you're standing on one foot and try to line up your thighs so they're even with each other. Alright, so the first thing you're looking for as you execute this exercise is, do you notice any points of instability when you stand on one leg? If you're prone to ankle instability, you might notice your foot wobbling in and out, or if the instability appears at your pelvis, you'll feel like your hips are shifting or your whole body's swaying. One of the primary muscles that we're conditioning through this exercise are the deep muscles of your glute that reside on the side of your hip that help support your pelvis staying level when you go through the one-legged stance, either walking or running. Once you've done that for about 30 seconds, I'm going to have you flex your hips so your knee is as high as your hip, and then just continue to balance on one leg. So the change of the weight of that air leg makes her redistribute how she's balancing with the muscles of the rest of her body. So again, I'm going to leave her there for a little while so she can feel how this has changed. You may find either one easier or harder than the other. How are you doing so far?
I think this is my weaker leg.
Okay, let's take this up one more notch for another challenge. When you're ready, I'm going to have you close your eyes. Your vision is about a third of the system that helps you balance your body. So when we take the vision away, Maggie has to rely a lot more on the sensory input that she feels through her foot and all the joints running up the chain of her leg. So you'll notice immediately the wobbling starts to get a little bit worse, and her brain has to work a lot harder to evaluate how much it has to contract the muscles to keep her still in space. Almost everyone struggles with this the first time they do it, but continuing to practice it as a skill will definitely make you better. So after you've done those three components, make sure you do this again on the other side, and then you can compare to figure out which one's more dominant. So Maggie, how'd you feel after going through all three components of it?
I definitely feel like when I close my eyes, I can really feel all my muscles engaged. I'm always someone that struggles with feeling tiny things, so I don't feel that much here, but I know as a Pilates instructor it's beneficial. By the time I'm here with my eyes closed, it feels like a lot of work, especially in my ankle and my hip. And I think, you know, having worked on both sides, this definitely felt like my weaker side. But the way to tell, right, is once your eyes are closed, whichever side you can hold longer is generally your stronger side. So, right, if I touch my foot in 5 seconds on one side and 10 on the other, the 5-second side is the weaker one.
Great. And this is also good, even though you'll be running with your eyes open, there's lots of distractions when you're running outside. It's really good to develop your body's sense of where you are in space so that you can handle a bump in a road or some interesting scenery that you pass while you're running. Thanks a lot for watching. Enjoy your run.